It's March. There's some books that I'm going to be getting. Now, this is a video that I'm going to be planning on doing once a month. That first Monday, right before that first new comic book day of that particular month. And basically, this is just going to be talking about books that I'm going to be guaranteeing that I get for that particular month. Books that I'm excited about, books that I'm just really into, and, whether it's new stuff or it's just continuing stuff, whatever the case, or if it's a new trade paperback, or if it's a new whatever, stuff that I'm guaranteed that I'm going to get. And then I might also sprinkle some things in there that I'm strongly considering, but I'm not 100% positive yet. So we'll see. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this. And so let's get to it. The month of March. Let's go. So we're going to start off with the first new comic book day of March, which is March 1st. And a fairly average size week for me that's planned. Right now I'm planning on 9 books. And the books this week that I'm going to guarantee that I get is number one, first and foremost, is Batman versus Robin, issue number 5. And this is the true ending to the Lazarus Planet event. And honestly, my opinion is it's been a good event so far. So this is going to wrap everything up. And so that's one. And then also, I am definitely looking forward to Detective Comics 1069. This has been a good, amazing run. Ron V's killing it. So he's just going to continue with this issue. So definitely looking forward to getting that. And as well as Action Comics 1052. Now, 1052 Action Comics, that kind of kicked off the whole... Well, actually, I'm sorry. 1050 actually kind of kicked off the whole new beginning of the Superman family and everything. So this is just going to continue it. So Action Comics 1052, guaranteed that I'm definitely looking forward to that. And it's funny, all 3 of these books are DC. So the ones that are on the fence, I'm like 90% that I'm going to get them, but I'm not 100% guaranteeing that I'm going to get them, is Hallows Eve number 1. Now, this book, I've heard a lot of really good things about this character, and some have even said that this is the best thing to come out of the Dark Web event, was this character. So I haven't read Dark Web, and that's kind of what's putting me on the fence. I'm like, okay, I can get this book and enjoy it. Worst case scenario, I have a number 1 issue with a debut debut series or whatever of this character. So we'll see. So Hallows Eve number 1, and also Red Zone from AWA is Red Zone number 1. Also on the fence with this book. This looks interesting. It's got to do with Russia, some spy stuff, I think, something like that. This one might be a game time decision, so we'll see. Now, moving on to the second week of March, which is the week of March 8th for New Comic Book Day. I only have 7 books slated for me to pick up this week, so a light week for me. Looking forward to that, finally. But one book that I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to get is Adventures of Superman, John Kent, issue number 1. Gotta love the Adventures of Superman title being back. John Kent this time. Another Superman has fallen. Across the multiverse, Kal-Els are being murdered. Val-Zod, the Superman of Earth 2, believes only one man can help stop the killing. Kal-El's son, John Kent. John will have to step across dimensions and face the killer of the Kal-Els, the monstrous Ultraman, the man who kidnapped and tortured him for years. And Val-Zod is not acting alone in trying to save the Superman. Who is the mysterious woman alongside him? And what is her shocking connection to the super family. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So this book, Adventures of Superman, John Kent #1, that's definitely going to be a definite pickup. And Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo issue #5 is also a definite pickup. This whole run has been amazing. And it happened by accident. So this is issue #5 of a 7-book miniseries, whatever. And yeah, this is going to be definitely picked up as well. You got Nightcrawlers, issue #2, from the Sins of Sinister. There's a lot to digest a little bit. Well, there's a lot to digest in this whole series because it's, it's X-Men, right? So this has been a great event, though, so far for me. I'm loving it. So Nightcrawlers #2 and The Flash 794, the 1 Minute War, continues on. I believe this is going to be issue or book number, or part 5 of the 1 Minute War. So definitely looking forward to picking that up. Can't wait. That's been a great run. Great story so far as well. There's nothing really on the fence that's questionable this week, or for this week. So, I'm picking up 7 books that week. The week of March 15th, I only have 6 books scheduled for me to pick up that week. Again, another small week. Do not mind that at all. This week, the week of March 15th, the must-buy books are Secret Invasion #5. Now, this is the final issue of the Secret Invasion. The Skrulls have tightened their envious grasp on the world as their plan creeps towards the ultimate culmination. And with Maria Hill, Nick Fury, and Tony Stark off the board, all seem lost. The Skrulls have nuclear codes. They've got people in positions of power, but for once, they don't have the element of surprise, twists, turns, and shocking reveals, and a conclusion you don't want to miss. This invasion is going out with a bang. That's intriguing to me. That is very intriguing to me. I can't wait for that. So Secret Invasion issue #5, the final issue of that series. And also Immoral X-Men #2. This is where last week with the Nightcrawlers is kind of where we picked up the 100 years from now into the future. So now with the Immoral X-Men issue #2, we're going to be 100 years into the future with that. Part of the Sins of Sinister, of course. So that's going to be a definite pickup. And Superman Lost issue #1. Book 1, Blink. Superman's Odyssey of Solitude. After Superman is called away on a routine Justice League mission, Lois Lane awakens to find a complete stranger standing in her living room. The Man of Steel, home much sooner than expected, reveals he has, in fact, been lost in space for 20 years. That's wild. Nothing and no one seem familiar to him anymore, and the timeless bond between them has been severed. Or has it? Can love conquer all? Superman's 85th anniversary celebration. 85 years. That's wild. That's a long time. Superman's 85th anniversary celebration continues with this all-new blockbuster 10-issue self-contained series from the creators of the Eisner-nominated Deathstroke series. Christopher Priest, I have high hopes in this one for you. I can't wait. That's going to be a definite pickup. And again, there's really nothing that I have on the fence this week. Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods issue #1, that is also coming out this week. So that's March 15th, the week of March 15th. Now, with the week of March 22nd, this is going to be a massive, massive week for me as of right now. As I sit here, I have 17 books that are planned for my haul list that week. So, the books that are guaranteed that are going to come home with me that week is Deceased, War of the Undead Gods issue #7. We're going to get one that's the penultimate issue. One issue away from the conclusion of not just War of the Undead Gods, but Deceased, period. So, that's going to be a definite must pick up. Superman issue number 2. As excited as issue number 1 got me, that just kind of boosted my excitement for issue number 2. So Superman number 2 is going to be a definite pickup. Astrobots issue number 1 from Whatnot Publishing is going to be a definite pickup for me as well. Simon Furman, writer of the original Transformers comic series and creator of Marvel's Death's Head, has teamed up with heavy metal artist Hector Trunick to create an all-new mecha masterwork based on the toy line designed by Aaron Thomas, Pathfinder's pioneers, breaking new ground in the furthest reaches of the galaxy. They are Astrobots. Kind of like a prelude now to the actual story. The clock is ticking for planet Earth, and the race is on to find a new world capable of sustaining human life. New, sophisticated machine life forms called Astrobots are dispatched to scout far-flung worlds in the hope of crafting a new home. With food and raw materials running out and climate disasters escalating, the evacuation of the entire human population is the only slender hope remaining. On Colony World 1, a catastrophic power struggle forges a new all-Astrobot society. And presiding over the nascent civilization is Atlas, an evolved mech with a future-proof plan. A plan that does not include humankind. Kind of stumbled through that little description. But Astrobots, they kind of remind you of Transformers a little bit as far as appearance. I'm looking so much forward to this. When I first seen the solicitation for that. Now, some books that are kind of on the fence for me is Neighbors, issue number 1, from Boom Studios. This is supposed to be like a horrific type of book. And, hey, I'm always down for that. But because it's such a large week, I might pick it up. We'll see. Now, I do have some trades that are on this list that I might pick up then, or I might hold off on picking them up. Moon Knight Volume 3, Halfway to Sanity trade paperback. Robin Volume 3, Secrets and Shadows trade paperback. And then I also have... oh, no, I guess I only have 2. Yeah. So those 2 trades on my list that week. Because it's such a big week, I might hold off on that. We'll see. Now, for the following week, the last week of the month, March 29th, also a very large week scheduled. 15 books total. Pretty big. The number 1 book that I'm planning on getting this week is X-O Manowar Unconquered, issue number 1. This was a lot. I love reading this back in the day. I would have to go back and read that over again because it's been years since the original. So X-O Manowar Unconquered, issue number 1, is warrior slave liberator King Eric of Darcia has lived many years. Now his past, present, and future collide as Valiant's X-O Manowar returns in an unforgettable new series. Yeah, I can't wait for this, man. I know the original X-O Manowar was amazing. This is going to be great, too. Also, The Exiled, issue number 2. The Wesley Snipes book from Whatnot Publishing. Definitely getting that, picking that up. That was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. And then also, Daredevil issue number 9. This has turned out to be surprisingly one of my favorite things out right now, period. So Daredevil number 9, that's definitely going home. Now, the books that are in question is, again, because it's such a large week, I have 3 trade paperbacks that are on my list this week. Deadpool by Kelly Thompson, King Deadpool. That trade is coming out. Absolutely, I will own that. I just don't know if I'm going to get it this week or not. And then also, Thunderbolts back on target. I missed the whole run of those books when they were out on the single issues. So I want to pick up the trade, and I will pick up the trade, just maybe not this week. Well, that is my schedule for books that are guaranteed in the month of March. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's going to be a work in progress. As I go from month to month, I'm going to probably tweak some things here and there to try to improve this monthly series. But I hope it's something that you guys enjoy. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the books that I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to pick up for the month of March. And of course, as always, I always want to know what you guys are going to pick up. Description below has my Facebook and my Instagram. So please give that a look, like, follow, and all that good stuff. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And hey, keep reading those comics. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.